Sakamoto Days. This is Sakamoto Days, chapter 198. Useful. Last we left off, Sakamoto did a really cool stuntman drive into the cruise ship carrying Ando, his current target, and Shin's alleged father. So Shin actually got on the boat before Sakamoto, but he was tossed overboard before he could confront his dad proper. And Sakamoto saved him with a super cool car stunt that crashed directly into the cruise ship. And Sakamoto is enlisting Shin's help to take down Ando once and for all. Ando. Sakamoto. This chapter starts off with Sakamoto telling Shin, "I'll be right back. I gotta go kill your dad." And Shin asks him, now that you mention it, what did my dad do? How come there's a hit out on him? And Sakamoto's like, beats me. I try not to learn too much about my targets. And so Shin is like, well, if you don't know, then I'm going to ask him myself. I'll find my dad before you do, and I'll give him a piece of my mind. We then cut to the group of assassins that seem to be on the boat. One of them has these super cool sunglasses and is of unknown gender. It seems like a guy, but who knows? And they explain, they're talking about Shin, who they realize survived being thrown overboard, and that he's traveling with a suspicious character, a silver-haired male with glasses. And so he's like, well, probably a hitman from the JAA. That dude must be pretty sure of his skills to come after us himself. And they decide to find the hitman and the kid and kill them both ASAP. And so Shin reunites with Sakamoto because he is simply a child and he cannot evade these assassins by himself. So he sticks close to Sakamoto. And they notice that the ship is incredibly big. There's shops on it. It's like they're in like some main street of really fancy town or whatever city. And they're just marveling at how fancy this thing is.
Yeah. I've never been on a cruise like that.
No.
I mean, I've never been on a big cruise at all, honestly.
I've never been on a cruise, period.
That's incredible. He got palm trees on that shit.
Yeah. But yeah, as they're walking through, Shin is overwhelmed by the thoughts of everyone on this place, and it's getting. I guess it's before the point where he can control it to a point where he can phase out these voices, and at that point, one of the hitman bodyguard, whatever's that was there before, sits at the piano on stage in the restaurant where they're at and starts to play the piano. And Shin is impressed, but Sakamoto peeps that he's a hitman, and he explains that there are tiny scars and gun calluses on his hands, and those aren't the hands of a musician. And he thinks
I just want to say this real quick. I knew it before he even said anything. Like, it went to the next page when they just showed him on the piano and then his face like playing it. I was like, that's an assassin.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Sakamoto is thinking to Shin that they're surrounded because that guy in the piano is a hitman. There's hitmen all over them. And so one of them gets closer, and Sakamoto imagines himself killing Shin, which causes Shin to kind of like go into shock for a quick minute so that Sakamoto can save him by whipping up one of the tablecloths like, a towel like you would do in like some kind of locker room where you're just like, and he hits him in the face with it, which was pretty sick. And then with one tap of one of the piano keys, the lights go out entirely. All the hitmen have night vision goggles, and they try to jump Sakamoto in the dark. And so Sakamoto picks up Shin carries him piggyback and tells him to read the enemy's minds and tell him where they are. And so he does that. Sakamoto beats up these guys with the help of Shin. It was pretty sick. He slams the piano. He beats up the guy with the piano. He tosses him inside the piano and then drops the piano cover on him. And then they both sit at the piano and beat him up with the piano keys.
Forehand rapid attack.
Yeah. And that apparently knocks him out and or kills him because he is bleeding from this. So yeah, everybody in the dining room is just clapping as if they didn't just watch a full-on fight happen and a guy is hanging out of the piano. And Sakamoto's like, he turns to Shin and he says, "You're actually pretty useful." And that's where the chapter ends, with Ando in the background looking like, damn. And that was Sakamoto Days, chapter 198. Josh, what did you think?
This was my favorite chapter of the week.
Hey.
Bless you, Brian.
Thank you.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
This is mine too.
Whoa, double RGC.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Yeah. Hilarious chapter. I loved it. Good action too. I mean, Sakamoto using Shin literally like as a detector, like as a radar. Cool stuff. You know what I mean? The Tao, that was dope. I never get tired of this shit. Like the fact that he was his name Spiel Montero, piano assassin. He gets me every time, guys. What can I say?
Yeah, it's my favorite quirk of the series.
Yeah, I mean they did the piano dude greasy. They dealt with his cronies. So they're like, and then he pulled up to the musician himself and just vibe. Why do they do that?
Do what?
He just pulled up on him. Oh, he already knew he was an assassin.
Yeah.
He was the first one the Sakamoto detected.
Yeah.
So I guess it was inevitable that he would get crushed as soon as shit started like popping off. He wouldn't forget about him. Yeah, how you do this shit out of somebody with their own instrument? And then it's a yeah, though he's like my piano.
I wonder if since he's specifically the piano assassin, I wonder if this piano, the keys are extra deadly, and that's why this is actually hurting him.
I think it just hurts like that normally.
I don't know,
but he might have some. Hopefully, next chapter he'll have some like gadgets in the piano or something like that.
That would be amazing.
Because how else is he an assassin? Like he just plays the piano and.
Well, the piano was able to control the lights in the place. So maybe it does have gadgets.
He did that on his own?
Yeah. He hit the piano key and then it turned off the lights.
Oh, yeah. He did that himself. Or maybe he's communicating with people. Like, if I hit these notes, cut off the lights.
Maybe.
Yeah, well. I had no idea how this backstory is gonna end, or what we're gonna learn about Shin and Sakamoto that we don't already know. But I'm looking forward to it. So Brian, what were your thoughts?
This was a classic Sakamoto Days chapter. Fun action, fun use of like the environment and the setting. Unlike some other parts of this current arc, but this was pretty good. This is like exactly what I expect from the series.
Well, Brian, Heisuke is not here either,
Yeah, but Heisuke has nothing to do with this, and he's not forced into it, and then pretending to be like, oh yeah, look, Heisuke's here. There he is. Here he is in the flashback. He's gonna do something, right? Anyway, this flashback's pretty cool so far. I really like it. Vintage Sakamoto days, the art, the action, all of it's so good. It's nice to see them kind of bonding too. He's like, Sakamoto, you're my dad now. Fuck Hondo. But yeah, those are my thoughts.
Yeah.
Chris,
I like this chapter a fair bit. It wasn't my RGC because it was a standard Sakamoto Days chapter. I enjoyed it a lot because it is Sakamoto Days, but I need that extra oomph. There needs to be a little bit more going on. But I'm pretty sure
One Piece was really good.
Yeah, One Piece was just a little bit more substantive this week. But I'm always down for the fun action of Sakamoto Days at any given time. But this was all right. This was a good chapter. I'm excited to see what happens next in regards to Shin and Ando. Does Ando die? Is Ando still alive? That's something I'm interested in finding out.
He's going to be a recurring final boss-esque character.
Yeah. What if he's part of X's organization?
What if he's in prison right now?
Oh.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, that would be cool, right? And what if Heisuke fucking snipes him?
Who? Ando's dad?
Yeah.
I mean, Ando?
Yeah.
That would be kind of whack.
What? But it's Heisuke.
What if he bounced the bullet off of 7 different distinct objects?
But then he would be kicked out of the family.
It's a good point.
But that's the turn he needs. He's like, I got to do this on my own now.
So he goes from being like, yo, Shin, don't kill anybody, don't do it, to nah, actually, I gotta do it.
Yeah, so that's not your place, Shin. I'm an assassin. That's how
I'ma do
me
it.
and my bird.
Me and the
We're
bird.
gonna see y'all on the flip
Me and
side.
Peasuke.
Me and Peasuke.
And then he's gonna go develop on his own.
We're the hardest
and come back
motherfuckers
to
out
save
here.
Somebody. This is gonna be a Sakamoto retrieval arc, and he's gonna come back to save one of the characters.
Yeah.
That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief.
It's not?
Nope.
All right. Well, but yeah, that's all I have to say. I don't really have much to say about Sakamoto Days this week. It was fun. Good chapter. Nothing wrong with it at all. But that's all I really had for it.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you rather be on this cruise or the Black Whale?
This cruise.
This cruise. 100%.
All right.
Yeah, it's not even close.
It's not even close.
There's an active sacrificial ritual going on in the Black Whale.
And there's a motherfucker that's been fiending. There's this motherfucker that's been fiending for martial law since the moment we got on this fucking ship.
Yeah. There's a whole situation.
Yeah. There's already
isn't all that.
There's already riots going on in the lower levels where I would live. I wouldn't be in the upper levels.
And not to mention that there's not just riots, there's gang wars, there's fucking serial killers who are just killing whoever the fuck they want, not even targeting.
Yeah, there's literally someone out there whose ability necessitates killing random people.
All right.
Or incentivizes it.
How about this? If Sakamoto was on the Black Whale and his assassination target was King Gyoro, whatever his name is, will he be successful?
Does he have Nen, or is he just Sakamoto as he is now?
He's peak, like the best of his abilities,
but no Nen.
No Nen.
I mean, he can fight people. He can fight enhancers without a problem. How's that?
So-
we don't even know what
Yeah,
King Nasubi's Nen Beast does.
If he doesn't have Nen,
he
he's
don't
kinda
know what
fucked.
Sakamoto's about either.
That's true, I guess. I mean,
He doesn't know how
he wouldn't be
can
able to
turn
fight the Nen Beast.
Huh?
He wouldn't be able to kill the Nen Beast.
If he doesn't have Nen, he's just fucked.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
All right, he has.
Fine.
He's all right. He has Nen, but he's an enhancer. No, nothing special or unique
All right, I think he
about
can
his
do it.
Hatsu.
Yeah,
He's
then
just
maybe he could do
raw.
it.
It's,
Yeah, he could do
it
it.
adds Hatsu to everything he uses.
Okay, then
I mean,
maybe,
adds aura, whatever. Yeah.
yeah, then maybe he could do it.
He's smoking. He's getting that. He's getting that bounty.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think he could do it.
If his sole target was King Nasubi, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think he
could.
could take out all the princes.
no,
He's taking out Saradnik though. I don't give a fuck about that change time. He
That
can
time
go back in
shit?
time as many times as he's want. He's gonna be like, yo, how can you bust my ass in so many ways? What the fuck is going on? He can't maintain Zetsu that long without
Yeah.
it being safe. So
yeah. What a crazy ability,
to turn anything into your demise.
man. You know, Camilla.
You know how
could
many
probably get
objects are
him.
in this room right now? All this clutter.
You know, Camilla could get him because, like, I really like Camilla's ability, the cat's eye thing.
That shit is.
I love. That's one of my
Stupid.
favorite Nen abilities. I really think it's so cool.
It's OD. Yeah, it's like that's a real royalty shit, right?
Yeah, it's like you kill them. If you kill her, there's a giant Nen cat that appears and uses your soul to resurrect her. That shit is crazy.
We don't even know what Benjamin's beast does either, and he's about to fucking die.
Yeah, we don't know his beast. His
Yeah,
Nen ability is pretty cool though.
I forgot what his Nen ability was.
If one of his loyal soldiers dies,
Yeah.
he gets their Nen ability.
Balsamico
it's
Mike.
crazy. I think he holds on to it forever too.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway, that's Sakamoto
Postman and then
days.
change the game. Yeah. That's it. Let's not go on our. Now you're gonna have to put on the YouTube Sakamoto days plus a little bit
A
of
little tiny bit of Hunter x Hunter.
tiny bit of Hunter x
Nen
Hunter.
abilities
yeah.
are just so cool to talk about, you know? It's such a good power system.
Yeah, we might have to have a round two. We might have to take a second Nen Affinity.
Yeah, we got to
test.
find a different website that does the Nen Affinity test and maybe
I'm down to
find
do
one.
that again soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do
We
it
do that
every.
sometime.
We'll do it every month. We'll do a Nen check-in ability. on the
Yeah, maybe try to
pre-shot.
change the scenarios too. So it's maybe instead of just developing a Hatsu, you got to develop maybe a different. We'll talk about
Yeah,
that.
for those who don't know though, that we did a Nen Affinity test on Crunchyroll, and we created Nen abilities based on our results. We did it on the pre-show chat show. It's titled Our Nen Abilities. Check it out. We had fun with that one.